request to build a garage or
He
something?
wants to build a garage.
Yeah,
From
so,
what Jesse told me that that's fine, but there can be no dwelling unit.
yeah, so just so everybody's clear, there may be at some point in time a structure on there, it just won't be a home.
Any questions on? All right, number 18 is a motion to approve awarding the community development engineering, planning, and support services to Hennessy Engineers to be funded by the Community Development Block Grant, with services to be performed in compliance with 24 CFR Part 85 and 135. The terms of this agreement is for 1 year with 2 consecutive year options to extend with the mutual written approval of both parties.
Thanks, Chairman Woolley. This is our support service for CDBG. Hennessy has been with the City of Taylor since, I believe, February of 2014. This will be their third run with us. They have been a great asset to the Community Development Department and helped obtain grants outside the scope of the Community Development Block Grant. So their contract is expiring, so we put it out for RFP a month ago. And Wade Trim did put in a no bid, and Hennessy was the only respondent out of it.
Yeah, anybody's doing
And Richard put it out for an extended period of time because anything with services related to our federal money, we want to make sure that we market it. So it was out for about a month.
Is there a reason why we can, did they give you any reason?
No, they said they did not provide a bid response at this time, and that they value the relationship with the City of Taylor. They were the support service, I believe, until 2013. There were quite a bit of findings with the HUD audit. 2014, 2017, or 2014, we brought Hennessy, and we were able to be in compliance with our spending deadline. They reduced the number of audit findings from 6 to 1 in our last audit in 2017, and we're actually being audited this week.
Mr. Chairman, I did not have a specific conversation with Wade Trim about this item, but I have talked to them about other items and things that they've done historically for the City of Taylor. Their basic answer is they're so busy and they're growing so fast and they have such a shortage that they're being a little bit more selective of what they bid on. I don't know that it specifically applies here. I suspect it does.
Any other questions? All right, item 19 is a motion to approve the amendment for vehicle maintenance and repairs in accordance with the attached schedule and to approve budget amendment 2020-011. Matt?
Through the chair. This is to amend our budget for basically parts for vehicle maintenance.
Any questions on that one?
A lot of additional, no.
Specific instances, specific vehicles, I mean, we're increasing it by 50%.
Well, I mean, like, for example, the loader tires, we loader tires on the compost site for $1,500 a piece. Didn't foresee those happening in this. And it seems like a lot more of the preventive maintenance we're doing in terms of like police vehicles coming in. When they come in, we're doing everything, brake changes, everything within reason. It's driven the cost of some of the parts. That's why NAPA's gone up so much higher. Yes.
Question for the chief, or sir, deputy chief. When a tire goes on a police officer's car, if they get a nail in it, is it true that they can't patch it? They gotta get a new tire?
That's correct. It's somewhat frustrating for everybody involved when you see a car that's got a brand new tire on it, but for the pursuit rating and high speed, then the recommendation is that you
I just want
redo it.
council to know that.
Because when you see a lot of the other vendors
I
are
did not know.
tire
Apparently.
vendors.
And all repairs on all city vehicles come out of that fund. So that could be police.
It could be a police car, DPW water.
So if you remember, Mr. Chairman, we used to have the police garage back here that had a separate vehicle maintenance division. That's now, everything's been centralized to DPW now.
We will have a controller for the maintenance, especially with police vehicles.
Okay. Is there any other questions? Okay, item 19 is a motion to approve amendment for the vehicle. Sorry. Item 20 is a motion to approve amendment for vehicle maintenance, gas and oil in accordance with the attached schedule and to approve the budget amendment 2020-013.
Madam Chair, this is the additional dollars for the wax card, the city gas cards, for all the permits.
How's that working out? Have you guys
up as there were some issues that we took care of real quick because it dinged us and notified us of some issues, so.
Well, we're at least able to track our fuel consumption a lot better than the
Correct.
tank that we have back there.
And correct by department, we have a trend by department, so I know if one department's like way out of whack,
Right.
we try to figure out why. DPW be out of whack due to snow plowing. So it allows you to find it as a problem, kind of research.
That'll help us with budgeting as well.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, so as you know, we did keep one above-ground fuel tank for diesel fuel. And to go to your question about tracking, so I don't want to get into particulars here in the public meeting, but MSP stopped a vehicle on was it after hours or was it on a weekend? After hours. It appears that our guys were likely there for a main break, so they left the gates open. This vehicle ended up being stolen, and they actually admitted to driving back in the backyard of DPW, fill up the diesel, which our diesel fuel is really not for vehicles, so it's for equipment. So what is it called? Red, so it's dirty. So when they dipsticked it, they tested it, and they confirmed that it was dirty, so they knew they had to get it from somewhere. Well, it turns out they ended up stealing it from us. So when you have all those tanks all over the place and they're not secured, I suspect the fuel loss was tremendous, before we went to these wax cards.
And they did that at the compost at one time, we had it too close to the fence, and somebody just climbed the fence and
Yeah.
All right, is there any other questions on that one? Okay, item 21 is a motion to approve the payment in the amount of $5,000 to the State of Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy, funds provided from the major and local accounts.
Through the chair, this is for our stormwater discharge permit required by the state.
Any questions on that? Item 22 is a motion to approve a one-year contract extension with HydroCorp, Inc. for cross-connection control program and to approve the budget amendment 2020-013 annual cost of $37,680 from the water fund.
Through the chair, this is for the commercial side of it. For the every year.
do we have all the data on that?
Yes.
For every commercial building?
Yes.
Is there a way to get that?
I get it for you.
Everybody?
Yep.
Mr. Chairman, we did have a conversation internally. I don't know how close we are, but we are going to implement a interdepartment, if you will, and we're going to do the residential in-house. I think when I talked to somebody, a couple of you communicated it the other way around. I said we were going to do the commercial and subcontract the residential. It's split. So there's 20,000 plus homes. So in the near future, we'll be doing it in-house.
Now, we did start this and then it kind of stopped for a little bit, or have we continued? What is our, how percentage-wise, like in the city of Taylor, houses that need it? Are we at like 60% or something like? I know the businesses, I think we got real high up there, didn't we? Do you have any idea where we're
I
at?
don't on the residential.
Okay.
I know a couple weeks ago, we actually started talking to some other cities, Novi being one, Southeast being another, Southeast can implement the same thing. And see what has to be done, because there's notifications that gotta go out, we have to check our ordinances, because we have to, there's property, there's a lot of things we need to start to look at in terms of that part of it before we start moving
I
forward.
think the residential is relatively new, right?
We're talking about water meters,
Well,
right?
it's been on the books, but I think it's every 3 years.
Yes.
It's every 3 years. A lot of it's taken care of, like with the rentals, through the rental inspection. Because they go out and, those little vacuum breakers on your faucets and that, they're always a pain. That's all part of that full prevention.
Like a lot of your sprinkler systems.
You know what, I'm thinking of the meter.
Yeah,
program,
yeah. So there may be some house cleaning related to this that we have to bring forward to you guys, but it should be in the near future.
Okay.